scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
Willkommen, meine Freunde, and welcome to the podcast. This is Here's the Scenario, a hypothetical-based podcast. We do what-if scenarios, would-you-rathers, F, marry, kills, all that fun stuff that you guys, the audience, submit. We get the questions mostly from our Patreon, patreon.com/scenariopod. Money talks, so they get preferential treatment. If you do not go through there, you can go through our Instagram and submit your questions there, and if we have time, we get to those as well. Everything can be found at here'sthescenario.com. I am one of your hosts, Mike Cannon. With me, as always,
Brendan Sagalow, as well as
Mike Feeney.
fucking perfect.
and
game.
sound off in the comments
First.
if you think that I'm
damn.
sitting incredibly close to Mike.
Believe that. What?
I made a joke and
What was it?
I picked bad timing. I said sound off in the comments if you think I'm sitting too close to Mike.
Sound off below.
Sound
Subscribe
off
to
below.
our channel.
Subscribe channel.
Donate.
Tell your friends.
Tell
Put
your-
our episodes in the bio of your Instagram.
Dude, if there's a Vegas prop bet,
People do that.
I don't
if
know.
there's a Vegas prop bet
That.
for this show or like a bingo card, it could almost be like there's so many recurring things of this podcast
Yeah.
that start in the first 2 minutes of the show. So like one of them would be
So it
like
just goes-
cursing. One of them would be like if Brendan hosts, Mike and Mike call Brendan out, or Brendan stumbling in the intro, or Mike opening with the German accent intro that he does at least 65% of the time.
It's so fun. It's in German,
are
too.
all
Willkommen
bingo.
means welcome in German. In Deutsch.
I know. Yeah.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
This
Let's get to our questions.
yeah, these headphones are a little annoying. I
It's
would
the worst.
say.
Sitting
Which is
there
why I'm
for a
so
while.
happy I
So
moved
glad
seats.
to
I'll
be out of
never
that
sit
seat.
there again.
No,
It
you're-
We're gonna have
sucks.
to have
It
this
sucks.
fixed.
It's the worst.
It sucks.
Enjoy
the whole.
fiddling
You have
with
to.
that.
You have to.
just coil it perfectly on your lap like it's a
Yeah,
pet snake.
and then hold it in place.
yeah.
And then you
have
go,
to
I'll just hear
jostle
I
it.
would rather
And-
just not even.
Yeah, you go. I'll just hear
you
with
gotta-
one ear. It drives you crazy.
It
can't.
drives
I
you
can't.
wild.
I can't.
So again, patreon.com/scenario pod if you want to join the party and submit some questions. Let's get to them. Carrie Betts.
Hey, better Rooney. Hey.
Nicole fucking just full farted out
I
of her
thought.
mouth.
I was like. I
Yeah.
thought that was a fart just then.
I have never heard her make that. That was
That was like a phone vibrating on a wood table.
That was good. Carrie Betts. One more time.
Hey, Betsy.
Place your bet.
Hey, Betsy. Betteroons.
Yeah, all bets in.
Hey, all bets are off. If the sound you made when climaxing was a comic book sound effect, bang, kaboom, splat, etc., what would yours be?
Just a.
It's got to be an actual comic. You're like the
It's got to
only
be a
one
real
here
sound.
that reads comics, you fucking dork.
Well, I was trying to make a
Another
joke.
If I was a 1950s husband, I'd be like, sleep.
It's got to be kersplat.
I'm
right?
sorry.
Kersplat.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
With the,
You'll get him.
My
next
bad.
time.
with the Superman pose.
Yeah. I'll get him next time.
Convoy. Oh, that's perfect.
Man.
All right, next question. Cerna style. Would you rather pandemic? Would you rather have to wear a Feeney pandemic mustache for 2 years or take up sourdough bread making for 1 year?
So you guys want to look good or make bread?
Dude, both of those sound awesome.
Yeah, I didn't learn how to make bread last time, so just to change it up, I'm gonna go with the bread. But
Yeah, are you talking about Tom Papa?
Do you think, but would you say, and this is with the utmost respect for your attractive level.
excuse you. Careful.
I'm complimenting.
Okay, careful.
Easy.
Though.
Before I
Something's,
slam.
something's coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice is getting thin.
Death or exile?
Yeah, it's starting to
Exile.
It started the spider web. Like
You don't think that mustache looked good, right?
no, but I will say, I mean, I think it looked comical.
Yes.
I think it did look good.
But I do think
Good?
there was
well,
a short.
now that I see
there was
what
a short. Well, that was that. See,
Now that you've had some space from it.
now the
I don't know,
mustache
I
had a lot
kinda
of
like
different
it.
layers. You have this, which was kind of like
Burt
the Tom
Reynolds.
Selleck.
Yeah, I don't mind
Like
that.
the flat mustache. That was the last part. That was like we're going for almost like a broom Ned Flanders like mustache. That was
Sure.
the end of its life. I mean, if you go back to the other ones where I had like almost like the Hulk
Honestly?
Hogan mutton chop kind of things, that was ridiculous.
That was
cartoon.
I liked that
that. I feel like that
mustache, yeah.
could work.
I'm saying it looked cool. It didn't look good.
Yes, I
don't
would
know.
agree.
Like, see how that one hooks around?
That's a perfect example. It didn't like do you any favors. No,
It didn't make me more attractive.
No.
At all.
no,
it
not at
actually,
all.
I got so
Not
many
even a little.
compliments of like, thank God when it was gone.
It
Yeah.
kind
You
of
got
like,
a good face.
It kind of humbled you down a little bit, you know. And
I like to see how the other half lived for a little while. That was the
that mustache
experiment.
back.
It's kind of like an edgy Tom, Jeff Foxworthy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was
And
a
by edgy, I mean like
Edgy.
edgy for Jeff Foxworthy. You know?
You
Someone
have a
commented
blue
right
shirt
there on the
That's for
stats.
liberals.
stash.
Yeah.
Stash don't match. I don't know what that meant. Stash don't match.
Well,
Sometimes you ever read captions from years ago and
Don't-
you're like,
don't
did I
do
have a
that.
brain injury in
About to
November
say
of
this-
2019?
About to say
Yeah.
the same thing. What are they saying? The stash. Oh, stash doesn't match.
Why
like-
are we going through your comments?
I don't know,
I'll just
Nicole.
read all
Why
of
did
your
you view reply? Why did you view the people agree? Get out of here, liking it. She just liked the comment.
That's great.
44 weeks of hurtful.
I would take the mustache. I think it would be cool for me. I think it would add something to me.
For 2 years?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? And then shave it. Fuck it.
or learn how to make bread.
But making bread is so cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But it's not. It wouldn't do you any favors to have that much bread around.
I need a better kitchen.
But you
to
could
make
do a
make
little
bread.
side
If
side
you like,
hustle.
if somebody said like you could have a mustache for 2
Dude.
years, or you could learn how to chop a salad for 1 year, what
Dude,
would you do?
But Sagalow, listen to this. On the road, like we talked about with Sean Patton, on the road, Sagalow sourdough.
Yeah.
And then he's just selling that on the road. He's got his little
Got a
loaves of bread.
parental
Here's the-
advisory sticker
Yeah.
on the
yeah,
fucking-
yeah, yeah.
On
on
the
the
dough.
cellophane.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. It's got caution tape around
Yeah,
it.
and his
Yeah.
mom's address for some reason. He's like, sorry, I didn't realize when I was printing it.
That's weird.
I
was
could
putting the
already
billing
see
address in.
I could see the commercial now.
It's her address. Because it's her credit card.
Thank you.
Love it. Every
Thank-
bit of it. Every bit of it. I needed to go through the steps.
I'm glad.
No, never mind. I was gonna say something. We're past it. We're just past it. I can't do it.
Oh, all right. Let's go to the next
The
question.
most defeated man in history.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was great. All right, more from the Patreon. Carrie Betts. You're sentenced to death by animal attack, but get to choose which animal kills you. What are you choosing?
Great question. Great question.
I think I know.
I'm gonna say
The quickest. Were you about
Which
to say what I'm gonna say?
Say it on three.
I hope-
1,
Two,
2, 3.
Hippo. Wow! Look at us. Look at us.
I can't believe that you both think that would be the fastest.
Oh,
That's
chompiest.
crazy.
It would chomp you in half. You'd be
It's
dead immediately.
missing so many teeth.
Yeah, but
Nah.
its force could break an alligator's back.
yeah. Just
Yeah, but you're not gonna. You'll have a broken back, but you'll still be alive.
No. Well,
and it'll be
not
your
if you
bit
go-
from
he'll
sharks. You'll be
smash
pulling
you
you
down.
underground.
He'll
or
smash you
blood.
down. It'll drive your head through your
I'll
asshole, dude.
dive
You're-
into the
you're
hippo.
out.
Yeah, once it fucking grabs your
Oh
head,
no,
it
I'm running
crushes your skull.
head first into this hippo with like a ram.
Yeah,
If I'm sentenced to death, I'm not like prolonging that. I'm.
But if you survive it, you get to survive it.
Who says?
The law of nature. I would say I might actually go with like those giant, like great white sharks, like the big ones that are just full. It's like swimming into a submarine.
Chomp your arm off.
But dude,
and
their
take
mouth
you
is
slow,
they're bigger
man.
than this table. Like one bite of it, I'm cut in half.
But
I'm
what if
done.
he misses you and clips your hip?
Same
and
with the
then you
hippo,
bleed out?
dude. And then you're
Oh,
being
I'm
pulled
diving,
under.
But I have more control over where I go with
Hippos
the hippo
are
'cause
also
I'm on land.
Oh,
stomping
I'm wearing
they're
a meat
stomping
suit.
you.
They're stomping you. They're hitting you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear a bunch
Hammer
of
fist.
I'm gonna wear a bunch of bloody fish right around my neck,
Oh.
so its first bite takes my head clean.
But I don't
off.
know if they have that type of accuracy.
Oh, sharks are accurate.
I don't know if that, but I don't know if the big ones are because the big ones
They
have
have
a
to be,
lot
dude.
to
They're
move
fucking-
in the. No, I know that they're killing machines, but I don't know if they're like pinpoint darting accurate.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
They might just.
You talk about that in your joke.
Yeah,
I
not
think
the-
that exact pinpoint.
Do they just circle until? Oh, the
Knifing through the water is literally
waves.
punch a Ford Taurus. See if that
slows you
slows it down.
version of it. What's
Wow. Feeney just took real friend trophy. That's him. He quoted my bit. What do you got?
I did it.
No.
Punch a Ford
You
Taurus.
paraphrased it. like usual. I mean, there's just a million from Certa Style. So let's just hop back into the Instagram, then come back to the Patreon. We will, I mean, we're 6 seconds in, so we'll hit all of these. Next question. Irene.
Oh, she sent a bunch. So
Yeah.
go through those. Pick
Love
which
her.
ones you want.
Love Irene. Would you rather? I'm not going to read them on the fly while dictating.
You do it in
one.
between.
What kind of split mind maniac?
That's
do you
how
think
I
am?
host
What do you
every
mean?
time.
Yeah, but I'd
I'm
like to be
scanning the
involved
I
in the
do
funny.
scan a
Yeah,
little
but
bit.
you have to scan a little bit.
But also,
I'm
you
not
can't get
scanning
stuck
a
in the
little bit.
phone. You can't get stuck in the phone, which
No.
No, you can't
easily
get stuck in the
happen.
phone.
You have to kind of
It's an art.
You kind of have to go, I'm just going to go to somebody else and see what they do and read a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, just
But
read a little bit.
stay in the conversation.
Don't be like reading it for the first time, each word as it's coming
Oh,
out.
do I delete these once they're done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, you don't have to delete them. Just
How just we'll all remember which ones we did.
yeah, of course. What animal would kill you? I remember that.
What was Cerna Style's second question?
All right, that's
of
it.
the day.
Cerna Style pudding narrative. Would you rather have weird
Man.
rumors spread about what you do with pudding or know that you will die by pudding?
Know that you will die by pudding because I would stop eating pudding, and knowing that it's still gonna kill me would make something. It would feel kind of like fun. I'd like write about it.
That
I'd be
would-
like I know I'm gonna die by pudding. I've stopped eating pudding.
See,
So
that would make-
something
how's it
is gonna
gonna
happen.
come?
that would
Yeah,
make me,
so
that would make
something's
me
gonna
eat
happen.
more pudding.
I'd eat so much pudding.
Why you choke? You
It
choke.
doesn't matter. I'm
No.
dying from
I'd
pudding anyway. Might as well
slow-
die enjoying it instead of being like, where's the pudding coming from?
You just don't have.
Yeah,
Like
little,
you, like a
your
little
pussy
bitch.
pudding
Little,
bullshit.
yeah, little pudding bitch.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not walking
Little pudding
around.
boy and his pudding bitch.
I'm wearing a diaper. I'm not. I'm just saying. That would entertain me. The thought of like one day pudding is gonna kill me. I don't know how.
It's
Oh,
probably
definitely
after
a
50.
truck.
It's after 50 years. He's like in a nursing
Yeah.
home, and they go pudding. He goes, "No, I've been avoiding that for 55 years." And they
they
go,
just beat me
"Just
to
this
death
one
with it?"
time, yeah." And then they go to spoon in your mouth, but instead they crack it.
Yeah. Start beating me to death.
With a spoon.
I guess this one time couldn't hurt.
I've lived a good life. They don't know that I'm getting ready for it to be my last one. The trick is they beat me. That's funny.
So you never.
That's funny, guys. That's a funny.
Brendan,
That's a funny thing in a show or something,
You're a
fellas.
riot. You, sir, are a riot.
I think the fact that this wire goes in and out controls your mental health.
It's
Oh,
bad.
I'll tell you what,
This
I
is
am
the
way
crazy
less
chair.
depressed than
Yeah,
this
I
last
feel
episode.
terrific all
I've
of a sudden.
never
This
felt
is the
that.
And there's
crazy
also something about like, yeah,
Surrounded.
where it's cutting in and out, and you're occasionally hitting knees, and you're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you have to rotate the most
Dude,
to
these
look
head-
at everyone.
These headphones are a like spring day.
I'll,
They are
I'll-
beautiful.
I'll never sit there again.
Never again.
Why don't we
Brendan,
go-
Why don't we
stop.
fix this?
Nicole.
Why don't you write a
Yeah,
letter to
yeah,
Bobby?
Yeah.
Dear Bobby, dearest
Dearest
Bob,
Bobber.
Dear Bobber. I was just saying Bobber.
dear
We're
Bobo.
We're
Next
on,
question.
we're on another level. All right, Irene, I'm not scanning these. Would you rather have everyone be able to read your thoughts or have everyone have access to your internet history?
Read my thoughts, because then they'd be able to fuck.
What have you looked up?
What do you
It has
look up?
nothing to do with the internet history. I have no shame in what I look up, but
Clearly.
if everybody knew what I was thinking, then they'd be able to understand me more.
Oh, that's true. That is a good one for you. You would understand your tone.
Yeah, you understand
Here's the
what
thing.
I'm saying, what I'm thinking.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't, because your thoughts are your articulation. Your feelings
I tried-
are what you want people to know.
I just tried to test it on.
I know, and I just
I went, "Shut the
blocked
fuck
it.
up, shut the
I
fuck up."
beta blocked it right out of my way.
You know what?
Wait,
I'm,
what are you saying?
you know what I'm realizing about mine is that if mine was the internet history, so much, 99% of me looking things up
Mhm.
is like trying to figure out either the spelling of something
Yeah.
or I'll so right now during all of baseball season when I'm playing fantasy baseball, if there's like a player that I want to do research on, I'll type that player's name into Google, but that's not enough. So I'll type in like Max Muncy is a player on the Dodgers. I'll type into Google Max Muncy fantasy.
Yeah.
So every single time,
Gay
it
sex.
just looks like I'm looking up. It's not even showing me gay sex. It was just, if you looked at my history, it would look like I have a fantasy about every MLB player on my fantasy team where I'm like,
Kissing Max Munt.
yeah. Max Muncy dick, you know?
Boys
Yeah.
kissing.
Yeah, but it's so I thought about that the other day because I typed in fan, and it's like the amount of times I've written fantasy next to a male athlete's name.
How many
Yeah.
tabs do you have open at any given time on your phone?
Feeney is one to he'll close.
I'm a
right
closer. I
No,
don't
not,
have just
not like
one.
the active ones. I'm talking like when you go into your internet and you press the box at
Yeah.
the bottom and all those.
Let's look
spreads.
right
That's,
now.
That's he's definitely a.
Look right now, I it builds up. Right now, I have 4.
It does build
I have
up.
so many, and most of
Oh,
them
I
are
have-
porn.
I only have 2.
Yeah,
I was just
Wow.
in Tampa.
yeah, I have 4.
Don't blame it on Tampa.
Yeah,
It's mostly Tampa. When do I have time at home? Are you kidding? I'm like reacquainting myself with my dick every time I'm on the road.
Well, hello.
Oh, let's take you out to dinner.
Don't ever leave me.
So what about
Drape a cloth
what about
over it.
what would you guys do?
what was the
What was the
question?
question?
You have the question.
I have to fix this. This is gonna create
I
like
deleted it. I deleted
This
that
is-
question.
this is gonna create like a shining level of
Yeah.
craziness.
Dude,
That's
I was
gonna happen.
slipping into psychosis in
I have
that
to
chair.
hold it like this.
It also there's like no breeze from anything somehow right there.
Yeah.
Like the fan
You're
skips
in a
Mike.
pit. I'm
It
feeling good.
skips. It skips.
What was that?
I went to go grab the ice Americano.
And you were surprised by the cold?
No, it pushed it, and I thought it was gonna fall. I think when I was a baby, I just dropped a ton of shit all the time, and now whenever I grab something,
What do you mean
I,
it like
Did your
scolded?
I get
your
really like,
parents yell
whoa.
at you when you did that?
Like scolded?
Yeah,
So what's the next question from
I
Irene?
think they did.
Probably
All right.
Not like
What-
scolded, but like
hurt me.
Brendan, like that. Brendan.
They established a narrative.
They established a narrative. Someone knows what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I did just briefly go through the question.
Thanks,
Thank you
man.
for vamping.
Appreciate
yeah, there's
it.
some real stinkers.
We're willing to
in
do
here.
it.
There's some real stinkers. Ashley Saxman, I didn't read this one yet, but I landed on something that must be better than the last 2. That I
Sorry,
read.
Irene.
No. Irene
Oh.
was great. I'm talking the ones that I skipped.
Oh,
I have
okay.
no idea. If you,
Darkness he's seen.
yeah, dude, I'm like looking.
Oh, I've hosted. Believe me, I
Yeah.
know the darkness.
Looking straight into hell. You have a shrink ray that can shrink and or grow any physical, tangible thing. You can only use it 3 times before its powers run out. What do you use it on? Do you save any uses for the future?
When do you ever need to shrink anything?
I'm gonna grow.
It can shrink or grow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow my brain for
Oh,
3
whoa.
times.
Then it'll swell in
That's
your
like-
head and it'll
that's
kill
like-
you.
Well, no, everything's
Yeah,
gonna be,
that's like
that's
super
to
villain
assume
shit,
that
dude, where
is-
like the super villain goes like,
it's
the
all
biggest
to assume
thing.
that
it's-
knows something about anatomy.
No, I'm saying but if I make my fucking ribs large, it's gonna burst through my chest. We're
Yeah.
assuming for this thing that whatever's growing larger is gonna not affect us negatively.
No, wait.
No.
I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna grow my
This is
head.
real.
No.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
grow. Yeah, this is real.
real,
I'm gonna grow my head twice the size, and then my
No,
neck's
there's-
gonna snap from the
There's
weight.
no metaphors where if you point it at your heart, you just love all of a sudden.
Respect,
not?
respect the process.
Yeah,
No,
my
it
process
is
is
a shrink or growth
Yeah, you
rate.
got to grow your head with your brain.
Your brain would explode because it would be getting
then there's
shit like
nothing
that.
to grow.
Your cock
your house. No, your cock
and
would
your
No.
bank
explode.
account.
Yeah, you're.
Your bank account. How do you
No,
grow your
it's-
bank?
I thought it was
If
one
it's
part of your
if it's
body.
A growth ray.
What?
I thought it said one part of your body. Your bank account.
There is no there's no
Any
bank
physical,
account.
tangible
It's-
thing.
It's, you
Bank
have a
account.
fucking ray. You point it at something and it goes. Zing. That's all this is. This isn't like your checking account.
You fucking doofus. How dare you thumb your nose at me, you fucking ape.
This
How many
sucks.
times I've said
I'm hearing it like, dude, this fucking sucks.
Do you believe Mike and I did 2 hours never mentioning one word about it when we did it, when we recorded?
Yeah,
Just
look at that.
soldiers and
Look at that.
professionals.
I'm a comedian, not a fucking soldier.
Oh, comedians cry? I didn't
Yeah.
realize that was part
There's a
of
whole
our
fucking song about it.
the good ones.
There's a whole song about
What?
it.
Send in the clowns?
I think I got it good. I think it's.
Yeah.
I'll pet it. Just oh, did it.
I think I got it good. What's next?
Cerna style, HTS. Here's the scenario, scalpers. Which host would you scalp?
First off, I think we
didn't
actually did
answer
that
the
one.
fucking growth or shrink ray.
All right, what do you want for the growth one? What is
You-
your answer?
A house.
What house?
You fucking aim it at a house. You go ping.
So it just expands past the other people's property.
Yeah, like
barn
that
or
their
instantly.
house. Yeah.
A barn where you have a ton of acreage. A ton of.
So that's made believe too. You're
What are
just
you
make
talking
believing. You have
Go
this
to a
fucking
barn.
ray that can shrink or grow things
Yeah.
that you have right now.
Any
What
tangible thing?
do you do?
You could live in a shoe.
You're such an old maid. Now, if you
That's actually, you know what?
Oh, here
Hold
it
on.
comes. Fuck you, Feeney.
Not a shoe.
Why?
Not a shoe, because that's for mentally disabled people to think. You
No,
could
of course.
create unless
I have a shoe on me.
yeah, unless you can
Is that
now
all
do
you have?
insulation.
that's one of your top ownerships, you're like, the shoe? It's either that or the bed. So I don't.
But what are you gonna say?
You could upgrade to a California King.
You could
How-
buy a dollhouse for like $300, and then you could just bring it to a field. You have no idea who owns it, and just extremely
Yeah, whoever
make it
owns
huge.
it's like, thank you.
and you're like, this is now my house on your place.
That's good, but piping and all that shit.
Right? Yeah, you got to figure that out, dude.
That's an
What am I-
expenditure on
The
your
plumber's
part.
like, I would, but this is all plastic.
No, wood. Go to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Get an Amish person to make it for you. A real beautiful Victorian dollhouse, and then you just toss it on somebody's yard.
The Amish guy's like, what are you doing with this?
You're like, I want running pipes.
In this little thing, I
They're
can
like,
build you a house.
We don't have pipes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a security camera and
I'm trying to think of what else would be cool. I'm going to blow right past whatever the fuck that was. What about
I came into
something
you
else.
insulting me.
I would shrink Brendan's belly.
That would be
Oh.
very nice, but it'd be like, it would kill me.
Why?
Yeah. The stomach's muscles would not be able to be contracted.
My back would immediately.
Tight. Yeah.
This is fun to think of it like as medical problems.
It's possible. Yeah.
What can you do with a shrink ray or a growth?
Oh, what
that
about
would
what
be
about your
actually helpful?
what about your TV? You just fucking blow it
that's
up
it.
to like 250 inches.
Now, do you get to control?
Yes.
Like how you get to go like?
Yeah, you get
stop.
to zoom in, zoom out.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't
cool.
Big Bang Theory
Yeah.
explode to the ever
How's your
expanding
cord,
universe.
pal?
It's fine. I'm a soldier. I'm taking it.
Next question.
I have to. I feel it on me.
You feel it teetering on the brink of cutting out.
It fucking sucks. Dude. Just went out.
I like this question. I'm not going to give credit to who asked it. Here's the scenario: Dodgers. It's 1973, and you're a fighting age. And you're a fighting age. You man who just you just got your draft card. How are you going to get out of it?
Oh.
It's certain
So the ways to get out of it used to be if you were a student, if you were
Crazy.
had an injury, if you were crazy. So you needed some sort of medical.
Politician's child.
yeah. I feel like. Have you ever seen the movie Victory?
No.
It's with Sylvester Stallone, Michael Caine, Pele, Max von Sydow.
No.
And it's about the concentration camp people playing the German national team in a football game, like soccer.
I did
It's
see this.
the fucking best movie. I love this movie so much. But they have to get not Arnold. They have to get Sylvester Stallone into to play goalie, even though he's never played soccer before. But he's leading the escape. They're planning to escape during halftime of the game. And
This
to
sounds
not
hilarious.
it's awesome, dude. It's fucking it's so good. We
Okay.
should watch along. That's
Careful.
another one to add
Don't
on.
laugh about this.
This is
You're right. You're right. I just also think it. I don't know. It could easily be.
no.
A slapstick comedy.
I'm just saying, like
It very well could. Yeah. I mean, Sylvester Stallone is awful.
prisoners versus guards. We're gonna escape during halftime. It sounds. I don't know why. Maybe it's the weed, but it just sounds so funny to
It's
me.
like the longest yard.
Yeah, it's very funny to me. But I'm
So-
sure it's very well made.
What's the
The
question?
goalie. Yes, it's a good.
Okay, be a conscientious objector.
Oh.
I was trying
I
to
thought
move.
this was.
Mike goes, yes.
Thank you,
Point.
Nicole. Pull up a clip.
Thanks. He goes, yes, this is it. Oh, be a homosexual. There you go. So
Oh.
Brendan's out.
Yeah, Brendan's out already.
Oh, funny.
Good one. He'll blow the lieutenant.
Have a high lottery number.
So anyway,
Hold
to
it
get the
essential.
goalie
Are you
out of the
still
big game,
going on?
he
I do wanna
put
hear this.
his arm in between the slats of the bed, like with the wood that goes underneath the mattress.
Oh my God.
And somebody booted right through it and kicked his arm
Jesus
broken.
Right.
So that's what I would do to get out of.
Ugh.
I like the idea of running away to Canada. too.
Yeah.
I feel like Canada would be such a great place to like burn your identity and start over. Get one of those like quiet like cabins on a lake and just fucking just
Go
those.
to Alaska.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah, but it's like
the
it's like
answer
Alaska,
is-
but it's like nicer and
Is there warm parts of Canada?
yeah. Well, I mean not warm, but temperate.
That might be
Livable.
the dumbest
Yeah.
question I've ever asked.
Run away to Canada is very funny, but it's obviously be a homosexual. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you just walk in? You go, I'm gay. Sorry,
I'd walk
can't
in
do
with
it."
you and
Peace.
do
Yeah,
the
but back
act.
then it was like a scarlet letter, dude. Like it would stop you from getting jobs. 'cause they
Yeah, but
would
then
look
you
at it-
just tell everybody. You go, I
Yeah,
just
dude,
fucking
this is
lied."
not
Yeah, but
how
that's
it
looked down,
was,
that's
dude.
looked down on too. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you fucking hop, skipped, and a jump out
And
of
wait,
duty, dude.
Why
couldn't
aren't you
serve
in the
your-
service? Oh, because you're gay. And
I
they
lied
go,
about being
we're all
gay.
set. Not even lied about being gay. If you actually were gay, that's hence. That's just
You know what you do?
crazy.
So you hear the draft is coming, right? In like a year. You get your wife pregnant. You blow batches inside of her, and then you feed her booze throughout the entire pregnancy.
Yeah.
So she gives birth to a mentally challenged, very limited human being. And then,
Huh.
number 3, have children who need you.
And I think you could also just have a newborn. I don't think they have to be.
This
Really?
child looks fine.
Yeah, child who needs you.
This child doesn't really need
You don't think you have to do all that?
No, I don't think you have to make like a special.
I don't think you have
needs
to
kid.
make a lifelong
Although,
disaster.
All right.
I mean, if the guard said to you like, "Is this kid like special needs?" and you're like, "No," he's like, "It's fine."
Looks like he needs
He's
you.
got the mom.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's got the mom.
I mean, all of these are so easy. Hold an essential civilian job.
I mean, just
Comedian?
being a conscientious objector is pretty much the easiest one. You don't have to do anything. You just go, yeah, I don't believe in the war.
And
Yeah,
they're
but I
like,
think those people were
loser.
like, didn't they go to jail? Isn't that why Muhammad Ali went to jail?
No, he went to jail for being not white in this country of ours.
Yeah.
So
Shut up.
Dun,
You.
dun, 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 dun,
Brendan doesn't even know what was his name.
Shoot.
oh yeah, good question.
What was his name before he changed it to Muhammad
You
Ali?
idiot! It's Cassius Clay.
Wow, you said it wrong before.
Yeah,
and you
I did.
just-
I know, which made me like, because I didn't know it about 0.5 seconds ago, and I was like, fuck, yes, because I said cautious Clay before. I was like, shit, he's gonna make me say cautious Clay. And then when I went, oh no, it's Cassius, that's when I felt the I can't wait to slam ya
Wow,
Wow,
to prove
really shut him the fuck up. I guess.
you.
almost. All right, Jay Clark, shart yourself once a month, or dick trickle after a piss once a day. Enough pee to soak through your MeUndies onto the crotch of whatever outer layer
That's
you're
more than
wearing.
dribble.
That's
Yeah.
a lot. That's like
that's a
lot.
lot.
That's
Piss.
pissing yourself.
The stain doesn't have to last like the
Yeah, but you're
ones
still
on Sag's shirt.
Pissing yourself.
Nice little slam at the
Yeah.
My merch should just be a white shirt with a fake.
Dude, make the stain your signature when you get real close to it.
Whoa.
From the outer,
Make
it looks
this
like a
dude.
crumb.
Make it. Yeah, it is a great shirt. Is a cookie smear with a cookie right there.
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's running down.
And it says Brendan in it.
Yeah, but like
yeah. yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. My name's Brendan.
Yeah, someone
Um,
make that.
It's sharp myself once a month. It's about that time.
I'd rather the dribble
about
piss,
that
but I don't
time.
want to fully piss myself.
No, because once it hits the pants, it's all over. The whole day is ruined. But I guess sharding
Sharding
yourself
is a
sucks,
much
too.
more of
Pissing
a
your-
day ruiner.
Yeah.
The dribble is something that
It's bad enough
is
to have
only
like
gonna-
slightly wet underwear. Like that's bad enough. Having it piss trickle onto the front of your pants is like insane.
Yeah, but sharding could go down your leg, and it's also like it's
That's true.
a
How
day
big?
stopper.
And it's
big are
shit.
your shards?
And it is shit.
yeah.
You never know. That's the problem with them.
Mine are always little spurts.
Yeah, but even then you have to like stop everything and waddle towards the bathroom. Versus if
Yeah.
you piss, if you do a little piss, You can just kind of like go like this. You can
Yeah.
take your ice drink and put it next to your pants, so it also makes another wet residue. Like you can
Yes.
get away with that.
Yeah,
Did I
yeah.
tell you-
Taking the piss.
Did I tell you I
Take
have
this.
the story about when I shit myself in front of Feeney when we were writing in my apartment?
Yeah.
And I kicked him out.
Yeah, you did tell me that. You have to go.
Great story.
It's what we have green juices.
Yep.
And it was like my third fart in a row, and I think you warned me.
Yeah.
And
You're getting wetter.
and I farted and instantly like clenched up and
Like
got up
Like
and,
a child who
and Feeney pointed at me and knew right away, and I go, get out of my house.
The good news is he was in a towel, so it was like you were already.
No, I
ready.
got into that towel.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I was in underwear, but I got into that towel
Yeah.
right after.
We
I
had
literally
strange
wrapped
writing
It is
methods
pretty
back then.
Yeah, that's our writing.
You are like a miraculous being in the way that like your the fluids in your body love shooting out.
They love it.
Yeah.
They
You have
love
a-
coming
They
out.
hate
Yeah.
it still.
Yeah. Your body hates
They're an
everything
active
you
bunch.
put in it.
Yeah. Well, I was telling Nicole that. I was like, I know I need to eat. I don't want to eat. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what's telling me not to eat. Probably like the slinking feeling of depression, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
So
Well,
the question was.
Greenwood Martin. Here's the scenario. The three of you are forcefully entered into a most entertaining suicide competition. It will be held in a stadium, broadcast on live TV, and voted by the public. You have a budget of $50K to buy weapons, etc., and the winner's family will be set for life. What method would you choose?
This is best
of
suicide.
Best suicide, yeah.
with $50,000, and
Yeah.
is the $50,000 going to
I would-
I know
the
exactly.
production value?
Can I say what I would do? I know fucking exactly what I would do. So I would get a giant tank of acid, right? Giant tank, and one of those big ladders, like the diving horses from
Uh-huh.
Oh my
from
God.
the movie. What is that movie? Wild Heart Can't Be Broken.
Hire
I don't
somebody
know
with
that
a
movie.
drum.
So I would like trapeze off of that tower, do a backflip in the middle, and as I'm coming down into the pool of acid, there's crisscross razor wire
Ugh.
that grates me like cheese. So I just string through that
Ah.
little wire,
Yeah.
razor sharp, no friction whatsoever. I'm like fresh Play-Doh through this thing.
Immediately
And then I
passed out from the
sizzle
pain of
in the
that.
pot. I
And
sizzle in the
Nicole,
pot.
you're the judge of these three, so you decide who wins the money at the end of this.
Okay, cool.
So that's Mike's. Pretty strong. Pretty strong, I think.
I got one, and it's a little dark, but
It's
I would.
suicide.
He's like, I sit there and write a letter to my parents for a while.
Yeah,
I apologize
you
to my
watch
sister.
the whole thing.
And then I plug my podcast.
You watch it from the beginning. No,
I buy a
So-
red camera to film it and I put it on Patreon.
this is a big production value for like a show. They're saying right?
50,000.
50K.
Not
With
it's a lot,
50K.
but it's not.
I feel like
Sure.
a vat of acid is less than 50 grand.
So I have a studio
We
audience.
spend a lot of money on that. Yeah.
I have a
Between
studio.
that and your ladder budget, which is out of control.
I have a studio.
Razor wire might cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Especially
You can lease that,
razor
though.
wire costs.
I was gonna say you could lease and rent it, but the condition you're not able to return it. What you're gonna do to it?
What the? Yeah.
That's not your
Yeah,
problem.
you're gonna have
You
skin.
can tell
I
them you're
don't
not
know.
doing
I
it.
have nothing to do. That's Nicole's problem.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Nicole producer,
Yeah.
not wife.
She's on the credit card.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm in a studio with a studio audience, right?
Mhm.
I'm not there yet. Everybody's getting seated and everything. The stage that they're looking at is all of these just crazy amount. Something that you're looking like, how is he going to do it? There's nooses hanging, there's swords, there's guns. There's you don't know how it's going to do it. A warm up comic comes out if you're free, and
Okay. How much time am I doing?
I guess like 15.
Suicide specific material?
No, don't do
You can
anything.
talk about whatever you want. I'm not like that.
Oh, he doesn't want me to tip
But
the
you
hand.
can't talk bad about General Electric.
They are a sponsor.
This is going to be on the Tonight Show. So while they're all waiting, food gets handed out.
Okay. What kind?
Burritos, meat burritos,
Meat.
meat burritos.
Mystery
You
meat?
see
Beef?
where I'm going with
chicken?
this? Mystery beef. You see where I'm going with this? People are eating the burritos. Everyone's got to eat one. Well, I guess no.
How far do you think you spread?
I'm pretty big. So right at the end, you have to tell everyone. Anyway, that's
You're
my
set.
time. By the way, Brendan Sagalow has already killed himself backstage. You're eating him right now.
Soylent Green is people.
Yeah. Everybody pukes.
Yeah.
But I'm not really dead. I'm underneath the bleachers, so when they're all puking,
Now you're Huck
around in
Finn.
the puke.
You're Huck Finn. So you drown and then you drown in the puke?
Yeah.
I mean, your ability to save yourself is unbelievable.
You're like Marty Bird in Ozark. How do you keep getting away with this? By the skin of your teeth.
It's unbelievable.
It was the worst thing he ever said until I've died in a pool of a stadium of vomit.
That is
yeah.
good.
Now here's
I think it was good the entire way.
well, it's one of you, but I think that I'd like to go out because again, I'm trying to. If I'm got a stadium full of people, I'm going for
Stadium.
spectacle.
You're doing stadium.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought this was this whole time.
Was it stadium?
No.
Well, I'm picturing us
It will
being-
be held in a stadium.
Okay, so you know,
Very
what-
specific.
Wow, even bigger.
What did I say mine was? Oh, yeah, I can do it there.
yeah,
You
of
can do it
course.
there
All right,
in the
so
round.
here's-
People could be
yeah.
in the round. You
Here's
can do it.
every stadium's in the round.
Stop doing in the round. In the round.
No, some stadiums.
I'll get around.
I get around. I get around.
I get around. I get around.
We got to decide off air who goes high, who goes low, and who goes mid because we all just keep jumping to
Yeah.
the same part.
Okay.
Now I do
Stop
think
hitting yourself in the face with your microphone.
take
It
his
helps
cord
me.
out. Now
I'm holding it like a leash.
Now I do think that I'm going for spectacle here. So what I'm getting is I'm renting a human cannon. I'm renting
What are you laughing at?
what you're doing.
I thought we were not supposed to talk about this.
It's distracting.
Tell me about it.
I'm renting a human cannon that is going to be next to where it would shoot me and then I'd land on like the net. There's a net there and it's got a big X over it. And I go in there and I say, "Watch this, you stupid fucks." And then I go in there and it shoots me out into it. And as I'm like at the 50-yard line in the crest of my arc, I have $48,500 because the cannon's only costing me $2,500. I got a guy. I'm spending $48,500. $47,500.
How much is a human cannon? Can we look that up?
I can get you one. And I'm putting all of that budget into fireworks, and it's going to meet me halfway in the arc and explode me into the most beautiful display of lights you've ever seen, into a million bits. Just
Bunch of
1,000 M80s hit me at once, and the ones where they go the deep, those
Dude.
deep booms.
That's like timed better than the DeLorean.
It's
That's-
gonna be
Good
incredible.
luck.
Yeah, I mean it'll be
We wish you luck.
It'll be a
Yeah.
wall of fireworks, and once it hits me, I will just turn into light on sight.
And these all have to be executed.
Now,
I mean, there's
Nicole,
no room.
and that's the
Like what-
tagline.
I like what you said.
That's how and that's the pitch to CBS.
Yeah.
But Nicole, you've heard all three. Who are you giving the money to?
Well, here's my question. So is this supposed to be ranked on most disturbing is the winner?
No,
or
I think it's
style
the
point?
best. What right? You just said
Style
what's
points.
It will
style
be
points.
the three of you are forcefully entered into a most entertaining
Here we go.
suicide.
Most
competition.
entertaining.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mine
Mine
we
isn't
didn't
quite
like even
entertaining.
sing or
Yeah.
I think mine's
mean,
entertaining.
I think
I'm doing
mine's
like
pretty
circus.
entertaining.
Sure, but
I'm like checkering myself.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna have an orchestra play behind me as I
Brendan's
blow
just-
my brains out right on stage in front of everybody.
I will. If we're going,
we're
going just entertaining.
right at the end of it. Zoom.
Doom 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 doom
Yeah.
doom doom doom.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in some sort of slow motion machine.
Imagine they still play. Yeah,
Yeah, the record breaks. Wait, how are we getting paid?
Probably by our Patreon,
right.
patreon.com/scenario pod.
That's right. Get everything that we got up there. We do our own individual content that we put up early there. My crowd work special, which is going to be out on July 10th on my YouTube, my Canon Comedy. It will be out on the Patreon first. So check that out, Scenario Pod. And yeah, we have, over like 400 episodes of podcasts on the Patreon. So if you're new, there's so much to go through. It's a fucking time capsule too, since we started this thing during the pandemic. So you can hear our certainty that it was going to last for 8 days, and then 2 years later, shivering in the corner, just
and our certainty
upset about lost wages,
and our certainty that we were never going back.
That's right. That's right. So that and me. I'm on the road July 10th. I'm going to be in Philadelphia at City Winery, co-headlining with Casey Balsham. Super hilarious. That's going to be a great show. Get tickets to that now. Boston, August 12th through the 13th. Boston, I'm at Laugh Boston. Then August 25th through the 27th, I'm in Batavia at the Comedy Vault. And then us, the three of us, three-headed monsters. September 9th and 10th, we're in Austin, Texas at the Vulcan Gas Company. Pre-sale is passed since this is so tickets are just available now. Get tickets right now. Go to all of our websites or just Vulcan Gas Company in Austin, and that's September 9th through 10th. It's going to be a super fun show. And my special, White Privilege Homeless, on YouTube, Mike Kennet Comedy.
Hell yeah. And check out twitch.tv/sags2riches to watch me play video games that are either scary or whatever. And I'm going to be in Chicago and Canada coming up, so go to brandonsagalow.com for the dates and tickets to that. And then just follow us and support the Patreon.
This weekend, I'll be in Borgata in Atlantic City. After that, I'll be in Tampa Side Splitters, Comics Mohegan Sun. We'll be in Austin. Other dates, MikeFeeneyComedy.com, YouTube special, Rage Against the Routine, and twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker. And, if you're not following all of us on social media right now, whichever one you're on, then... what
are you doing?
Boo. And and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Even if you're passive, even if you're a passive,
you're really hurting us.
Just go to our YouTube channels, hit the subscribe button.
That's right.
That's all I got to do.
Nicole, who had the best?
And
Nicole. You.
And Nicole.
Nicole C. Lines on Instagram, and it was Feeney.
Wow.
Damn.
I've never felt
talk
better.
to you again.
She just
Never
wants
felt better.
cheat when you die from your
Possibly.
suicide.
That would be my suicide. I'd do that and then just fucking.
I would just, this is
implode.
what I would do for entertaining. I would be in the cold open of Saturday Night Live, and I would go, and I would do a whole thing, and then I would go, live from New York, it's Saturday night. And as it's zooming in,
Yeah, but that's supposed to be entertaining.
oh, shit, dude, yes, got him.
Roasted. Where are you? All right. Next question.
That's on the bingo card for sure.
Yeah. It was fun.
Tom
to do.
DeLog, where are you?
Yeah.
Cerna style. Here's the scenario, food sculpture. The Here's the Scenario crew order a food sculpture of you for your birthday. What is it made of?
I assume mine's something hurtful like string cheese.
I'm definitely pudding, for sure.
We just try to mold it into a person with
Yeah.
pudding.
We got to keep holding it up.
Yeah, it's just put like those. we take the head of a ham and put it on top of pudding.
Pudding and ham. It is the bread. Yeah, 100%.
We call that.
And the
bread.
floor is made of fries. What I'm standing on is fries.
Why?
Because I love a French fries.
I think mine's made out of cocktail shrimp.
Cocktail shrimp is
Yeah.
good. I was gonna say like old macaroni salad or something, but
Old
I feel
macaroni salad.
like I was trying to think of something with the
Why
gray.
can't it be new?
Well, the
Gray.
gray
Tuna fish?
tuna fish. Yeah, your canned tuna in oil.
Goose
the one that
carcass?
nobody
Oil.
likes.
Oil. I like sardines.
Oil and tuna
I
fish?
eat sardines.
In oil, not in
Yeah,
water.
in oil. Yeah. It's good for you. Really good for you.
for you.
Lubes your joints.
What does? Oil? What oil?
Fish oil, bro.
Oh, yeah. Fish oil supplements, right?
Next question.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
I had fish oil. Vitamins.
I have fish oil.
I probably should.
All right, here's
get this brain going.
here's another one.
I get a lot of comments about laughing at my own jokes.
Me too. We all do it. Cerna style. Here's the scenario. Nicole, what?
I said someone's got to me.
Is this?
Cannon's rabbit ears for this one. What? Goes so. Go on.
Here's the scenario. Nicole's credits. Nicole, producer, not wife, tells you about the home films she used to make with her friends. Uh-oh. They're a little dark, but funny, and her friends always had lots of fun dressing up. She invites the boys and their gals over for a house party. During a lull in the conversation, she asks if anyone wants to see her childhood films. She puts them on.
Oh, geez.
You stand in absolute speechless awe. What do you see?
Oh, man. My brain immediately goes to like something like really horrific.
Like what?
I don't know. Like
Don't.
just like sacrificing animals or something. Like, is that the kind of the point of the story here? Is that
I
it's
would,
supposed
Nicole,
to be?
pull up the Ron Swanson video, please.
But they're a little dark, but funny.
Oh, a little dark, but
Yeah,
funny.
I
Oh, okay.
I like the idea of Nicole doing like her own talk show where she plays all the parts by herself.
Yeah.
It goes from like impressive to sad, but she does a lot of like male parts where she's dressed up like I picture Nicole in like a wife beater, one of those.
Yeah.
How about that when she's
Okay.
Ron? I mean, look how great
Wow.
That's
Nicole?
Oh my god, I've never
as
seen
Ron
this before.
Swanson. Dude, I don't know who that person is.
That's crazy.
It's my favorite video on the internet.
Where'd you get that wig? What is that wig?
That's her real hair. She had to
That's
grow it
your-
out.
what?
And
No.
the mustache.
I want that wig.
That it is
The
the
mustache.
confidence and the chewing.
Wow.
Wow.
It's such a sell. I'm like, that's what I picture her
What
being
was
like.
the question? I don't even know.
The question is, have you ever
are you-
seen anything better?
No.
Are you in a high school? Where are you?
This is like just a concrete block where we had parties in college, but this is my Halloween
Dude.
costume.
Wow.
You look like you're 4'6" in that video.
This
Damn.
would.
I think
This is it. This is
gotta
the
be
video.
angle.
Yeah.
This is the video.
It's horrifying, but great.
If I saw this, I'd be like, turn it off, please.
It's like the
Is
perfect
that what you're
loop.
saying right now?
No, it's mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's like a lava lamp.
Oh
Whoa.
my god. Damn it.
One last question.
Hey, if
and
you
we have
guys
to have
shut
a-
your eyes, do you still see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have time for two more. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. No.
What?
Stop pretending to throw things at me.
Irene,
When I throw something, you'll know.
would you rather?
Great.
What?
Can't wait to live in fear for the rest of the episode.
What could this possibly do?
It's just annoying and
Why?
it scares me because I'm.
Would you rather be able? Oh no, we've done this one. Would you rather?
Good thing you're not deleting them anymore either.
And I haven't deleted in like 50 minutes. Would you rather?
What animal would you want to die from?
Which 90s horror film?
Don't.
Did it?
Damn.
We did it on the last one.
All right.
You
two
didn't
more.
delete since the last one?
I didn't delete.
I didn't do it. That was him.
You didn't delete it?
Fucking idiot.
I forgot.
Both of you. What do you mean? It's-
What do you mean?
You're also not deleting them.
I am. Now.
Yeah.
Now that
okay.
there's a scapegoat. Oh, that was Brendan's. He didn't delete that.
Nicole, tighten this up in post. Cerna style. I'm kidding. Cerna style. What decade do you think you could have been the best president?
I think the first president.
There's no
You
precedent.
think you could establish
no
America?
precedent for the president.
You could establish America?
No, I'm not really doing anything. George Washington didn't really
Not
do anything.
Really
think so?
doing anything said about
No, I don't
General
know.
George
I
Washington.
don't, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna get canceled?
Imagine he grabs you from under the floor,
Yeah.
and pulls you into the netherworld.
Just wood
Um,
teeths you to death.
Yeah, just bites your
What is
cock
the
off with his
Clinton?
teeth.
To be Clinton would be awesome.
Yeah,
Clinton was
yeah. I could
great.
Banging
I could
broads.
bomb the Middle East when it comes out. I got blown by a.
Yeah.
Play
By
some
an intern?
saxophone.
Yeah. yeah. You're like, of course I'll bomb the Middle East. Get me a blowjob. That was all Clinton.
Give me the boss. Jeffrey Epstein.
I'll be in
Fly
here
me.
playing the sax.
Oh, just fucking vacationing on Little St. James, getting back rubs by kids.
yeah. Kids don't even give a shit about the saxophone. Learn how to play the guitar, Bill Clinton. Thank you. Good night. This is Brendan Sagalow's 1994 special.
Yeah. Edgelord LLC.
Learn how to play guitar, loser.
What kid do you know is like, I love that old guy. He could really play a saxophone.
Yeah. I feel like I could have done well in the 80s because I would have actually I would have pumped more cocaine into the streets instead of like slowed it down, and I would have had maybe the most efficiently run country in the planet.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I
like the
mean?
Nazis.
Yeah, just really give the worker bees as much cocaine as humanly possible.
Yeah.
And then maybe just harness it in a constructive way as opposed to letting it destroy neighborhoods and livelihoods. What do you guys do?
I don't know, man. Feeney just was making me laugh just by him looking at me. And I had coffee in my mouth. And then I thought about how funny it would be if I laughed and the coffee came out. And
And I considered spitting it all over the electrical equipment.
I considered faking it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I would never do that.
All right, last
Is
question.
that-
We're
okay.
fading fast. Would you actually? You know what? This is not bad. Would you rather?
It's all a part of the show. You know what I mean? People enjoy it.
Would you rather lose all your teeth and not be able to wear prosthetics, or lose a day of your life every time you kiss someone?
Lose all your teeth and not be able to get press. So you got gums. So already talking is a bit of a nightmare because you had to talk like this. Because you don't have the teeth to stand your lips strong.
Can you put in that fake Halloween teeth?
No, it says you can't use
No
prosthetics.
prosthetics.
Even that little Dracula thing? Like
Oh yeah, no, you can do that one. Shut up. Yeah, it says no prosthetics.
What's the second one? Yeah, it actually says Dracula teeth. Cool.
Wax birthday, Dracula
Yeah.
teeth. Cool.
Well,
What?
prosthetics are like professional.
No, they're not. Not
No, it's just
necessarily.
any filler.
Okay, so no filler.
Or I'll do.
No
What's the second
Pringles? Can I make
Yeah.
the Pringle beak?
Yeah, you could turn into a duck.
one? What's the second one?
That would actually be
They're hilarious.
hilarious. Imagine you just knock all your teeth out and then just flatten your mouth with like a plate.
Yeah.
Within 15 seconds,
Have
it just
a
gets
bill.
they just get moist in your mouth.
Yeah.
And disintegrate.
Ugh, that'd be terrible.
What's the other one?
What's other?
It-
Lose your teeth or not be able or
What's other?
what's other? Or sorry,
I don't
this
know.
is my
What's other
my
with you?
6th hour of fucking of podcasting today. Jesus Christ. Or lose a day of your life every time you kiss someone.
Gums. You got to go gums.
No, I'm taking the kiss. I'll stop
What?
kissing.
You'll just stop kissing.
Prostitute style sex.
A day
from here
of your
on out.
life.
No more kissing.
If it was just sex, that's not my issue.
You can
I
do,
like
you can
kissing.
do this
I
kind
like
of. You can
kissing
do
my
this.
son.
Is this a kiss to you? Cheek.
It's all,
not a
yeah,
kiss.
no, it's
Yeah.
a kiss.
That's a kiss.
And I go like this. Shake their hand.
That's a
and go,
kiss.
But I'm not kissing
No
them.
physical
And air quotes.
contact.
I'm
You
not
can't-
touching them. If I go like this to you, if I go like this, you say goodbye. I go.
That's a kiss.
Not a kiss.
Yes, it is. You're indicating kiss.
But I'm
You're
not
pursing your
touching.
lips and smooching.
Okay, I'll go like this.
What are the rules?
Kiss.
Yeah, what are the rules on this?
Kisses. I'll
right,
say
that's
kisses.
allowed. That's
yeah, I'm
allowed.
saying kisses.
Yeah.
You have to say kisses. That's
Yeah.
now a part of it.
Okay.
I'll
I
take
knocked
the
my-
You know what's
gums.
gonna be tough
Come
though?
on.
It's gonna be tough not kissing Jeet and Erica. But Jeet.
I love that you said Jeet first.
Because I was like, Jeet, I kiss. 300 times a day,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. I'm not even thinking about Nicole. Crew.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
it's be
It'd
tough.
knock my teeth out.
But then stand-up comedy is a fucking nightmare.
No, you get
No,
you have a
just
whole
become the new
fucking
guy.
bit about it now.
One bit.
You don't
You're
have
like-
to
you're
go
like the-
crazy about it.
to kiss my son.
You're like the comic that has that stutter, and then he does the bit about it, how he stutters, and you're like, good. I'm glad he's addressing it.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning
And
it,
then
your
you,
opener.
then you have to just do another hour of
Yeah, it's fine.
stuttering material, essentially, right?
It's fine.
I
I
don't
bet
know.
you get on more podcasts and shit. You're like
Uh-oh.
a unique guy now.
Uh-oh.
What?
Brendan is coming out. You have to end the show before he's unleashed from his cage. Industry!
Look at me for Christ's sake.
End the show. Run.
I'll the stutter. I'll the stutter.
It's like a werewolf. I'm like, run, get out of here.
Yeah. JFL's ring. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching the show.
Bye.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcasts. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
The scenario.